yes, it's perfect, it's good, right? Because what would you have done? Yeah, you're fine. Do whatever exercises. No. She still has this. Remember, what's your goal? Be able to predict. I was like, I need to get this calmed down because I know this will come right back. Okay? Does it make sense, right? So don't only use pain, right? She has a great motion. She has no pain, but she still has the dysfunction. So I know it's a matter of time before it comes out, right? Remember, she moves too much over here, right? She has stiffness over here, and she has stiffness over here, right? We release this stiffness, felt better. So then over here, we what? She had two causes of her stiffness, right? It was what? Her S3 over here, and the psoas on this side, right? We eliminate one cause of her stiffness, and now she has full motion, she's pain-free. But we know we still have that one more guy lingering. Okay? So you see what I did there? Literally, when you're done your evaluation, you write a problem list. And my problem list for her was hypomobile lumbar spine, excessive anterior translation over here, S3 hypomobility over here, and hypertonic psoas. I did a treatment plan, mobilizations here into extension to promote extension, take the pressure off of here. I did flexion mobilization to take the pressure off the nerve. Grade 1, 2 for pain, the 3 or 4 to take the pressure off the nerve. The S3 mobilization is over here, so this guy could move, so this guy doesn't move as much. Now, last thing I would do is a psoas release. Okay? Alright, you see the journey we've been going on? Guys, brother, you're a very good example. It's a very straightforward case, alright? Sometimes I pick somebody and they're very complicated and confusing the class, but you're good. Thank you for having your issue. Okay. Alright. So now, can you step back, please? So step forward, please. Right leg. Okay, and then it gets worse, right? So we need to release that psoas. Okay, come on up. Ischiococcygeus, right? Now wasn't that tight, but I'm gonna show you how to release it anyway. So we have to go over that. So lie down on your back. Okay. Oh man, I gotta bring lotion. Did anybody have lotion with them? It's okay. Go hurt a little bit. Who cares? Okay, it's okay. Haha. Oh, okay. Can I have it lotion? Can I have this way? I have to left one. So actually,
When you do the reflexive test, is it the opposite side that you're looking to counter, or the same side? That's basically
expensive lotion.
That's what I thought.
oh,
That's what I thought.
nice one.
So I'll make
Oh,
sure.
it's cocoa butter. Oh, I hate the smell of cocoa butter. It makes me nauseous. Right? Fine. Sorry. Book your shimmy choosers. Thank you. Here we go. Okay. So, do you see this over here? Right?
I think I got it.
This is our goal. All right. To get to this muscle over here. Right? Remember, what's it doing? It's causing an extension. It's causing a notation on this side. It's causing a contour notation on this side. Okay. But the problem. Fun topic we have here, right? Okay. We have the superficial muscles are in the way, and then we have a whole bunch of organs in the way. Okay. So what do we have to do, right? We have to make sure that the superficial muscle is not in the way. So what do we do?
I'm gonna do an angle.
Breathe.
You got to bend the legs, right? When you bend the legs, what's it do? Yeah, it puts this muscle on slack. Okay? So now the muscle's on slack. This guy is no longer an equation, right? And but you have all these different organs over here, right? Usually the organs are pliable, no problem, but you have some issues that are not as easy. Your whole goal is what? To get here, to get to this muscle and strum it and release it. Okay? Take some time, okay? So when you're doing this with a patient, you explain why you're doing it. You're like, what are you doing? I have one patient that says, we're doing psychic surgery. You've seen those videos? Somebody pulls your belly and all of a sudden the liver comes out. Oh God. You ever see those videos? Oh, you guys need to watch more YouTube. Okay. So, alright. Alright. Oh, I put rain. It's in my way. That's okay. Scratch. Alright, so I need this muscle to relax, right? So we flex it, okay? I just like fully relaxing it, right? So I like to cross here. You don't have to do this. I do this. That way I have full control, okay? So then, thumb, fingers. If you do the thumb, you always have to be what?
Body system.
Alright? Yeah, body support, right? So then, whoa, you took your belly button that fast. That's so easy, right? Alright, I don't have one. I'm not cool. Alright, so then, here's the belly button. You come right off immediately, and that's your whole goal. So there's different parts to it, right? The psoas attaches to what? Multiple segments, right? So you need to click on all of them. So the belly button corresponds to around L4-ish, right? So I'm gonna go right below the belly button to the side here, okay? And work my way down, Oh, actually, it's pretty easy, okay? You know, I'm so used to treating like patients and a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna go once I get to a point of dysfunction, and which is, oh, hey, it's really easy. Already on the psoas already. Normally there's more this easier, okay? So I'm already on the psoas, right? But I'm gonna go a little bit higher. Like for example, over here, I'm not on the psoas over here, right? She don't like that. So remember, what's the goal here, right? Is to not look at the patient's face, you get ignore it, and just go harder. That's good, right? So look, see what I do here? By me just playing around and shortening this muscle here, I could get a little more deeper. Okay? If not, what do you have to do? Right? You have to wait, push off to the side a little bit, cause that muscle to relax here, cause it to relax here, and then now I'm here. Look at that, okay? It's so important you talk to them about anything else. So, right? So good Demi. How you get to figure skating? Tell me everything from the beginning. Yeah.
Did you want a good Demi?
Huh?
Mom, Danielle.
Oh my
I'm
God.
not
Kaiser,
answering.
Kaiser, sorry. Good Demi.
We're all the same.
Do you guys know in the first year class there's also 3 Daniellas?
No,
there's
what?
not.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Well, seriously, what did you guys do that year, huh?
Just a
Huh?
little.
Huh?
Pre-read.
Yeah. So what I'm doing here, I'm going down until I get to the muscle. Right now I'm in the muscle. This one here, where am I? Her L4, L3 is quite hypertonic. Huh? She feels through her back. Perfect. All right. So I'm shortening that muscle there to get to here. Okay. Once I start getting to release, all right, I'm gonna move around. Make sure. Why do I move around? Okay. So I get every possible angle. Because if you hold a tight muscle, a hypertonic trigger point, right, and you move at different angles, you're releasing it in every possible direction. So I'm releasing it going this way, this way. Here, look, this way, easy. Just chill. Yeah.
I'm sweating.
She's sweating. Oh God, not like yesterday. Right? So right? So then we see here. Then I start extending it, right? Because what I'm doing, I'm trying stretching the psoas.
Bring the muscle up.
Okay. And then actually this one's pretty good here. I don't think it's leg here anymore. Okay. And then I will get to start lengthening it more. Lengthening it. Like I should wait a little longer because she needs a little more release. But I'm gonna show you guys all the techniques, right? Right? And you can play around with the rotation. There's also a rotator, right? There you go. Look at that. All that fun stuff, right? Over here at L5. So that's how you do a source release, right? Just a review. You guys did this, right?
We did it differently. We did come in at a 45-degree angle to find hot dog.
Oh, hot dog. Hot dog. Huh?
He said should feel like a hot dog.
Is that how it is?
Oh, okay.
What?
Okay. She needs a little bit more stuff than upper stuff, but I don't want to spend too much classroom time. But I'm curious. Can we stand up? Let's see how she's doing. Can you stand some time today, please? Thank you. Thank you. Can you turn around, please? Okay. Hey, it's getting more equal. She's out just a little bit more. You see that? See? Right? See? My little nail is going over it just a little bit, right? Like, so she needs a little bit more stuff. Okay? And just for fun, let's test it out. Wow. There you go. Okay. So what's the ultimate test for her is to do is to what? To do this while she does the torque test. Alright? So pick up your leg up. Right leg up. So no, you're doing sorry, left leg. Okay, go ahead. Backwards. How's that?
Fine.
Okay, see what I'm doing here? I'm actually doing the normally doing the over pressure, but I really want to test it. Alright? Hey, look. Here, this way to really close up the set. Okay? Yeah? Yeah? Okay, good. Come on back, right? You see that? Now I feel confident. I did the stork test. I added even more pressure. I added side bending, right? And all that's moving very well. I just need to release that so that's a little bit more.
Did you have her step forward? Did you have her step forward and see if it moved?
Oh, okay. Oh, guys, good. Oh my
Retest.
God.
Retest.
I do what you think. Okay? So when she stepped forward last time, remember, we went out a whole bunch, right? Step forward with the right leg, please. Alright, you see that? Not bad, right? Just a little bit, okay? So it needs a little bit more, okay? And while we're at it, HEP, right? So how do you stretch the psoas? So, good. You do the whole lunge. Lunge. Much more bigger. This table is always in the way, right? Okay, lunge for it, okay? Now, when you do this, they always do this wrong, right? They always do this, right? You have to what? Square the pelvis, okay? And then what's the biggest problem over here? Yeah, because the psoas is going to cause you to arch your back, right? So I always tell them, put your hand over here, okay? Push your lower back into your hand. There you go, and your hand there. Now that's the psoas stretch. Because before, what was she doing? Not stretching. It's, oh yeah, just making the dysfunction worse, okay? But we need to release it, okay? There's also, you can have the person go on home and actually lie on a ball, like the cheap ball you buy at Walgreens, right? So get those muscles to release. Not the best. You're not actually getting deep inside. They actually sell this one device, huh?
So rights.
Yeah, there you go. I forgot the name of it, right? It's like two knobs here. You lie on it. It's like $60, $70, right? And you're supposed to do like a psoas release. So there are devices. So I like this. It's quick and easy. And the reason why I like this, later we're going to talk about this, but can you grow tall for me? When you do this, grow tall, and then put your hand over here. The whole growing tall gets the multifidus to kick in, so that way I'm doing a double, right? Training her muscles to kick in, plus I'm stretching it more functional, right? Versus lying on balls, stuff like that. Okay, so now let's release the Ischiococcygeus, okay? Lie on your back. Yeah. Where is the pelvis? Can you pass me the pelvis in the third bed, please? Yeah. Okay, here. Alright, so we're gonna release this muscle over here. Okay? Okay? Remember, why are we releasing this? Because S3, hypertonic, okay? So what do? Find, you push here, right? Right, when you push here, it's solid. You're not in the coccyx, right? Over here, yep, I'm on here. Come up lateral, yep, it's tender, okay? So I'm gonna do a position release technique. So I have to do what? Shorten this. How do I shorten this? You actually go to the bottom of the pelvis and you push this way. So you adduct the bottom of the pelvis, and over here you abduct. So what am I doing? Like this. Okay? What does this do? Shorten like the coccyx. Okay? It's not a big motion, you'll see. Okay? And then when we're done, what do? Do the opposite to stretch it. Okay? Right, there's videos on the website for this one. With your legs straight over here, get axis over here. Okay? Sacrum. Right? Coccyx gets in right there. Come off laterally. And then by me dropping down, see that here? My thenar eminence is right there. Right? So what will I do? Adduct. My other hand on the ASIS, on the abduct. So I'm doing that.
Inducing a flare? A flare?
No, a flare you can do that. Okay, so we're going to combine this with position release technique. Okay, you feel my finger here? Right? To take a deep breath in. And just let it what? Sink. Or breathe in again. And let it what? Go heavy. For her, go heavy works better. So breathe in again. And just let it go heavy. Okay? Most important thing, when you do it correctly, what must you do? You gotta tell them, good job, because what we're trying to do. Teach them how to relax. So they have no idea. So you gotta tell them, yes, good job, here is your gold sticker. Alright? People like positive reinforcements. Yep.
How's the bottom fingers? Are they like hooked?
Well, I'm just touching the muscle. Yeah. So then, to stretch it, what do I do? The opposite. Okay? See right here? Pulling this way here. This one here pulls that way. Okay? HEP, you teach them how to find this muscle, and you put one of the small little racket balls right over here. Okay? And you show them how to stretch it. Okay? It's a silly stretch. Essentially, you're teaching them how to spread the butt cheeks. Right? They get into all fours, and tell them spread the butt cheeks. Right? They always look at you like they're crazy. So I always preface it. Say, hey, you're a little crazy. Now show them the muscle. I show them the skeletal model. See this here? Try and get this to open up. Right? So you show them to stretch it. Okay? That's the most ideal way. The easier way, where you're sitting and you're having pain, you just tell them, hey, just shift your weight over here. Literally, grab your butt cheek and you're pulling it that way. Okay? You're pulling it that way, or you scoot over to the right, and you feel that release there. Okay? So remember, you must teach HEP. If not, you're wasting your time. There's no way your 1 point meal, your 2 visits per week, can keep things in place. Okay? And you notice what I always do. I do it before and after testing, and I always say that's good, but it's not gonna last. I always say that, right? It's not gonna last, right? So you need to do this HEP. Sometimes I won't even do the manual therapy technique. I show them how to do the ball release. I said bend backwards now. You see how much motion you have now? I didn't do anything. The ball did it, right? So that way they understand. They do have what? They have the power to control their symptoms. So all my patients have their pre-test, intervention, post-test. Okay? And if the post-test is not better, you gotta do it longer. Because it's silly that every person does 30 seconds or 10 seconds, right? That's just an arbitrary number. So you tell them, you keep doing it until it releases. If it works in the clinic with you, it should work when they get home. Okay? Because the HEP, one of the most important things, one of my favorite analogies is that if you were to buy a treadmill, right, and you decide not to use it, would you say that the treadmill doesn't work? No, you didn't use the treadmill, therefore it didn't work. But when you go to physical therapy, and they give you exercises, and you don't do it, what happens? Physical therapy doesn't work, right? So I tell my patients, listen, right? So I showed them in the clinic, it works. It's your job to keep it up there, just like on a treadmill, okay? So you have to show them, essentially it's a team, right? My job is what? To coach them, right? Their job is to keep it up, right? Same thing when I'm teaching you guys. My job is to make sure that the information is easy as possible, digestible. I make videos, always different flows. Your job, I make sure that you guys know this before you leave the classroom. Your job is to maintain it. Okay, so everything is a team effort here. Okay, all right. Please practice the psoas release and Ischiococcygeus.